today we want to talk about menstruation and menstrual hygiene, but with a little twist, because today we're not just looking at the menstruation. Actually, we're looking at the menstrual supplies and the menstrual product. Aside pads, because we all know pads, what are other menstrual products that people could use?
We have tampons, we have reusable sanitary pads, we have menstrual cup, we have period pants. When we menstruate on disposable pad, okay, and then let's say the pad is soaked, there is this dampness between the pad and our skin. Bacteria grows in moist environment.
How hygienic is it? Because people feel that disposable, I use it, some people touch it this way and it just carry on and throw it away. And I actually know that. I'm actually done with that. Talking about tampons with virginity, people talking about tampons with making them uncomfortable when they're sitting. If I bring up cups, right? If you bring up a cup, they're like, this kind of big thing, where will it enter and stay? The other person was even saying that it's going to make her vagina wider.
How do you expect us to use G-string during period?
Like I'll usually say, we are all products of the reproductive cycle. So whether you were conceived naturally or you were conceived via IVF, the reproductive cycle had to kick in for your birth to be possible. And today we're here again to discuss something that pertains to our intimate matters. And today we want to talk about menstruation and menstrual hygiene, but with a little twist, because today we're not just looking at the menstruation. Actually, we're looking at the menstrual supplies and the menstrual product. And with here today, I have an amazing lady, Idong Esedide of Arete Ladies. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Akwawo. And it's a good thing you pronounced it well.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. So I really had to get that right. So we're going to jump straight into the conversation. But I know that, you're a founder of a brand that produces supplies for menstrual supplies for ladies. Okay. So let's get a background to what you do. So what pushed this vision? Because most ladies just wake up and they know they have supplies. The supplies that their mother and their mother's mother handed to them, they keep to that supply. So what makes you want to take a different route?
Okay, so first off, Arete Ladies was birthed out of my personal experience. When I started menstruating, it was a terrible, terrible, terrible experience, okay? I had reaction to every pad I used. So sometimes it ended in the pharmacy, sometimes hospitals. I reacted to every pad. I won't list the names. So I went to a pharmacist one day and I told him my problem. And he said, I would love to be getting your money every month when you come here after one infection or reaction. And, you pay, I give you medication and everything. But why not try something new? I was desperate. I just needed help. So he said menstrual cup. I was like, how is it? Does it have a hand or other stuff? So he said I shouldn't worry. He's going to get it for me. I got home. I did a research. I found it. I ordered it. I tried using it and it's the best thing that ever happened to me. So I thought if this could work for me, how many women out there are suffering from the same thing I suffered from? So I started by talking to a friend about it. She said, no, I can't. That thing, the sound of it, I can't. I was like, okay, fine. I spoke to someone else. She said, I would love to use it. And then she tried it and someone else tried it. They loved it. And I was like, okay, if out of 10 people, 3 people get to love it, why don't I make noise about it? So that's how I started the brand, Arete Ladies, just to make sure women out there have access to these comforts.
Oh, all right, because a lot of people do, because I have a whole lot of questions in my DM where people say, I tend to have itching, I tend to have rashes after my period. And oftentimes, the funny thing is that people are so ignorant that sometimes they blame it on the bad blood of menstruation. We're like, it's because it was a bad blood, not knowing that most of these products are made from substances and they can react to these substances. So let's look at these substances, because let's look at this product, because basically I know that most of what you do are like reusable product. Yeah. So what tilted you towards reusable product away from, because I know most of these products have with like the reusable ones and also the disposable ones. So what tilted you towards the reusable ones?
First, Price of pad. When I started menstruating, I used to menstruate for sometimes a week, and I had an ailment, endometriosis.
Okay,
That
that's profuse bleeding. You bleed more than
you get.
the usual.
And so the pad that contains 7, sometimes for some people, 7 pad could work for them. There are people that bleed 2 days, 3 days. For me, no, I could use up to 25 to 30 pad.
Wow.
So imagine having to buy,
Yeah.
to calculate it for a year, and I went on for like 2 years plus without knowing I had endometriosis. So I thought bleeding was okay, bleeding.
All bleeding are
So
bleeding.
do you get? So I just kept buying. So when I got to know about reusable menstrual cup, I was like, so I could stay a year without spending 1 naira on top disposable pad. Then when I did my research and then I found out some toxins, some chemicals in pads, I was like, okay. So that's one of the reasons that made me go towards reusable, and also to save the ecosystem.
All right, so that's true, because I realized that it takes a while for this disposable product to completely go off when either buried or put in the landfill, or any method that is actually used to dispose them. So I'll jump in straight to the myth that surround this stuff.
Okay.
The first one,
Okay.
which usually, how hygienic is it? Because people feel that disposable, I use it. Some people touch it this way and they just carry it on and throw it away. And I know, and I actually know that I'm actually done with that, right? But then, no, I say this because I know I create content around this and I talk about this thing, and somebody will like, bad blood. How do I remove the blood and use it? So how hygienic is it as it pertains to reusable products?
All right. So the reusable products are actually hygienic. Okay. I'll go deeper. If you take time to look at the disposable product, you will see some chemicals that are not supposed to be there. The most common one, the bleach. And some disposable products have fragrance. And we all know.
Fragrance down there, it's a no-no.
Of course. So now, I think the first thing I will have to tackle is the ideology that menstrual blood is dirty blood. Because people have that in their mind. So whenever the blood comes out, they're like, ew, just like you said it, they find it to be very icky. So reusable products are actually safe. They are safe. They are eco-friendly. They save you money. Health-wise, they are actually safe because they are made of cotton, breathable cottons. They are made of purified materials, and even the menstrual cup are made of silicone. And of course, silicone are medical grade silicone. They have to be purified and everything. So I would assure you they're actually safe.
All right. Because people, because that's always like the number one question when it comes to reusable products. People are asking you how hygienic is it and the rest. Okay, so let's go like two parts. Because like you said, we have reusable menstrual cups and we have reusable pads. Let's go to pads. Because when people ask the question, talking about the quality of what is used to produce the reusable pads, how does the quality compare to the one that is used to make the disposable ones, especially in the context of preventing possible leakages?
Okay. So reusable pads are made from cotton.
Okay.
Bamboo cotton. And these cottons are so breathable. They are breathable and they're not like the cotton you wear and everything. They are breathable such that it doesn't have that itchy friction and all the stuffs between your vagina, your vulva, and the pad. So they're breathable and then they come in different sizes. Okay, so if you know you're a heavy bleeder, you could go for the large. And it takes you for 6 to 8 hours, all depending on the level of your flow. Okay, so for pad, there are people that, I'm going to use myself as an example. Back then, we used to have pad for heavy flow and for light. In my condition, the heavy flow pad was like a normal pad to me.
Okay.
Yeah, so reusable pad, now, even on my heavy days, the large ones can take me for 8 hours complete without being stained. We also have the medium. that could take you for, let's say, 6 to 7 hours. For people that bleed light, it could take them for 8 hours. But I used to advise, if you know you're a heavy bleeder, please go for the large.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is no leakage. They are wings. It's the material is coated up to the wings. So even if you bleed up to the wings, it still absorbs and it doesn't leak.
All right. So before we go back, like directly back into the reusable ones, in social media of recent, I've been trying to sample opinion as it pertains to menstrual product, and I realized that. And this thing I also knew when I was writing my book on menstruation. I realized that most people, when you talk about menstruation is equal to pad.
Okay.
Right. So you talk about menstruation, you talk about pad.
Okay.
Because I sample an opinion and I put a tampon out there, and I know the number of people that first came and was like, "What is this?"
Okay.
That's usually the first question. Like,
Yeah.
so I put a picture of a tampon before it's open and one that it's open.
Yeah.
But people still came to ask, "What is this?" So aside pads, because we all know pads, even my grandma in the village knows pad. What are other menstrual products that people could use?
Okay. We have tampons. We have reusable sanitary pads. We have menstrual cup. We have period pants.
Okay.
Okay. Now, tampons, we have disposable tampons and reusable tampons. But the reusable ones are not really rampant. It's very difficult to get. But we have the disposable tampons as well.
All right. So out there, aside from pads, you can have tampons, you can
Yeah.
have cups, and then you can also have period pants, because I see people have, by virtue of what they do or virtue of the environment, people have complaints
Yeah.
over pad. And I keep telling them, why can't you just like try to move away from pad? And you realize that some of them would actually want to, but most of them may not even have like the knowledge of other menstrual supplies that they may have. So let's talk about, you mentioned period pants.
Yeah.
How does it look like, compared to pants?
If I don't tell you that's a period pants, you won't know.
Okay.
It's padded. So you can either wear it without pad or wear it with a pad.
Okay.
The choice is yours. Okay, so it's just like the pants you see. The only difference is it is padded from front. Or should I say it's like our oga from top to bottom.
Bottom. Okay.
So it's padded. What you do is when your period comes, you wear it without any pad, anything, and then you go on. It's actually very suitable for people with heavy flow. It's suitable for overnight use, or if you're traveling long distance, because the great thing is it can take you for up to 10 hours.
All
Okay,
right.
so it's just like the
So
regular
because I already know that, I'm saying this. I know they will ask me how I know this, but I know that most women have period pants, not that one.
Yeah, the
but
other pants.
most women have a pant or a set of pants.
Yeah,
that they
is
keep
just
for their period.
period.
So instead of just going to buy anything to use as a period pant, why don't you actually get a period pant, an actual
Period
pant?
pants.
Okay, I know maybe I'm going a little bit. Is it
Okay.
fancy? Is it something that somebody can wear and look sexy?
Of course.
Oh wow.
Of course.
That's nice.
We have the high waist, we have the normal pant, we have of course.
Oh wow, because I usually notice from what they say, I don't know. They told me that period pants are often mama pants. That's how they put it.
Really?
No, like when they sort pants,
Yeah.
and they want to sort the ones for period. They're not going to carry the ones that are like, really shingy and really fancy.
yeah.
They can't. No, I can't get them.
No,
Oh
no.
wow, that's a nice one.
How do you expect us to use G-string during period? Come on now, all those.
Can't the string hold the pad in place? Just thinking out loud. All right. So what are like your story from your early days of like using reusable products, either from yourself or from the early days of helping other ladies to be using reusable products?
When I started, I already told you how I started using
Reusable products.
Menstrual Cup. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I didn't have someone like me to sit there and tell me, okay, this is how you fold this cup. This is how you insert it. I didn't have someone to tell me that. I didn't have someone like me sitting down to talk about it. So I had to figure it out myself. Nurse, it wasn't a very good experience doing it myself. Okay. So That's actually what pushed me. I was like, I didn't have a good experience doing it myself. So I have to tell other people how to do it so they don't have to go through the same experience I went through. And yeah, when I talk to people about it, they get scared. I have a friend of mine. We've been friends for a long time. When I started my brand, she didn't want to have anything to do with my product because she said it's scary. But as at this morning, I could show you her message. She's in my DM pressing me. I wish I had started using that menstrual cup. She has used menstrual cup for 3 years now. You know, it's reusable. She has the one she got, the one, like one. She has used it for 3 years now.
Okay.
And counting. So I told her, why not try tampon? Try something new. She said, no. Me and period cup till death do us part. So I gave her tampon. I told her, try it. And she's like, this morning, she's like, IT, God bless you immediately. And I'm like, amen. So it's actually an experience I wish everybody would know.
Yeah, because if I go through my social media here, you see, I drop a sample on talking about tampons and the rest. You are going to see. Maybe I could try to read a couple where people are talking about their experiences.
Yeah.
From somebody saying that tampons is equal. Somebody wrote tampon equals to shock.
Oh, okay.
Like toxic shock.
Shock syndrome.
So people talking about tampons with virginity. People talking about tampons with making them uncomfortable when they're sitting. If I bring up cups, right? If you bring up a cup, they're like, this kind of big thing, where will it enter and stay? You know,
Yeah.
The other person was even saying that it's going to make her vagina wider if she uses a tampon. And it got me thinking, basically, if she's actually somebody who has indulged in sex before, is a tampon actually wider than what must have actually gotten in there? Because I know the tampon is like the...
Let me see your middle finger.
No, not middle finger.
But let me just
my
see.
pinky. Yeah, it could even be laser than this, actually.
I think it's like that.
Perfect size. Perfect size.
That's the size of a tampon.
So how do you convince people who have all these, I don't know, most of them, false notion? I remember one saying, she said exactly that she bought a tampon, was ready to use it. Should I say, fortunately, unfortunately, that evening, I don't know how she got wind. Maybe she went researching. You know, when you go researching about a thing, you see news about those things. So she saw a news about a young girl who used it, and because of that developed shock and some toxic shock syndrome and was taken to the hospital. They had to amputate her for her to live. And she said no, that she'll never, ever go close to tampon. So how do you convince such people to actually use this thing, because it's actually an option for them? It may not be compulsory, but it's actually an option for them.
All right. Thank you very much. First thing, I would want to talk on that toxic shock syndrome. It doesn't only occur when you use tampons. It could happen from pads.
Okay.
Let me break it down. Let me leave big grammar. Toxic shock syndrome comes when you use a menstrual product for a very long time. You know, that's why I tell people, know how you flow, know the level of your flow. Don't say this product lasts for 8 hours. Like one of our product, period pants, can take you for 10 to 8 hours. Because it takes you to 10 to 8 hours doesn't mean you should wear it for 10 to 8 hours.
Nigerians, this one that if they say 10 hours, they want to test 12.
Do you get? So when I will use pad, for example, when you menstruate, okay, yeah, I have to, I think you learn from here. When we menstruate on disposable pad, okay, and then let's say the pad is soaked, there is this dampness between the pad and our skin.
Okay.
Okay, and you know, bacteria grows in moist environment. So when you say, okay, I'm not really soaked, okay, let me just manage it. You keep managing it for 12 months. That's when you keep managing it. There is a tendency that you will have toxic shock syndrome. So it's not just from tampons, it's from even the pad you are using. That's why I advise people, change your pad regularly. Yeah, the same, and when it comes to tampons, the same way we have organic pads. I see some companies producing organic pads now, they're doing well, kudos. That's pads without chemicals. The same way we have pads with chemicals, we also have pads that doesn't have chemicals in it.
Okay.
That's also applicable to tampons. The same way we have tampons with chemical, in it. We also have tampons that
Without
doesn't
chemicals.
exactly. So I will always tell everybody to go for the organic. The organic are the ones without chemicals.
All right.
Okay, so toxic shock syndrome can happen to anybody if you don't take care of that's where menstrual hygiene comes in. If you don't take care of it, you're going to have it.
All right. So, like you've heard us say, toxic shock syndrome can happen to anybody as long as you're using a sanitary material. You just need to ensure that you use it as you're instructed. Nigerians, they should not say 10 hours. You want to try 12 or 14 because you're going on a journey. It's not just about tampons.
Yeah.
We're talking about whether it's a cup, whether it's a period pant, whether it's the disposable pads, anyone it is, it can lead to this syndrome. And if you're just joining us, this is the Intimate Matters podcast. And today we're talking about menstrual product and menstrual supplies, especially as it pertains to the reusable ones and the disposable ones. So I know you already like this video, so do well to like it, share it to everyone that should see this video, and also follow us on all our social media platforms. You can follow us on Facebook, you can follow us on Instagram, and also on TikTok, or join our personal WhatsApp group, and there we can interact with you. So let's talk about, you talk about menstrual hygiene. So let's talk about hygiene, because I think people are used to hygiene with pads. So can you just give us some steps as it pertains to hygiene with the other product?
Okay, so this I'm going to give should I call it an advice that it's going to cover all the reusable products I have mentioned. So for reusable pad and period pants, this is what I'm going to say. One, before you use your period pants, if you're already using period pants or reusable pads, or if you intend to switch to it, once you've gotten it from the store, please wash it. Very important. Don't say it is clean. Wash it. And please sun dry it. Don't hang it in your bathroom or your room. You see that shyness you have? I cannot hang my pants outside. Hang it in Jesus' name. I was hoping
Or you can channel the sun to your room. You can, or if you have some spiritual way to do.
Yeah. So once you get it, you wash it, you sun dry it before you use it. Then when you use it, 6 to 8 hours, depending on the level of your flow, you remove it. For some people that find period blood to be icky, dirty blood in quotes, you can soak it in water. Just put water in a pail, put your pad or period pants in there. The material is breathable, so you just see the blood come out on its own. So you rinse it out, you rinse out the blood again twice, and then you wash it like your normal undies. Please use a toilet soap. Do not use hot water, please, and do not iron your pants or your pad. Once you're done washing it, use sun dried. Emphasis on sun dry. Please,
okay, because I wanted to ask, in the context of, where we are, like, it rains a lot down here, especially in the southern part of Nigeria. So where at certain time of the month, we may not have that much sunlight.
Okay.
As it pertains to panties, like in terms of personal hygiene, people's panties, sometimes it's advisable that they can iron it in place. Or can that be done also with period pant? All right, so that means you have to buy much so that you can have a chance to sun dry it.
Yeah.
So that when it comes to that point that sunlight is always 3 hours a day,
yeah,
you can do the 3 hours a day.
Okay, and if you know there is, we don't have much sun, just still hang it outside. You could take it in at the end of the day, the next day, dry it again. But if you took it in and maybe it got dried inside the house, it happens. Okay, your next period, please wash it again and sun dry it. There's something I do. This one is personal. I'm giving this one from a very personal place. What I do with my period products, funny enough, it's been close to 3 to 4 years now. I've not used disposable pads.
Okay.
I've not used disposable products. It's just reusable. So what I do is after my period, I wash all of them, even the ones I had already washed, and I sun dry them.
Okay.
So, and then when my period is coming, I wash them again. It might not work for you, but that's what I do. When it comes down there, I'm very, very careful.
You need to be. It's intimate, and that's why we're here on the Intimate Matters.
Yeah. So if you come to my compound, you just see it lined up. And, I've talked about these things. I've been there. So what's there to be shy
Okay,
about?
so, because I want to ask you, so how do you survive that? Because I know people.
Yeah.
I know people that are actually shy.
Yeah.
about stuff that you talked about just lying it up. So
Yeah.
there are people. How do you convince people to know that their health is of a higher priority than the shyness they tend to have?
One thing I would say is bad health is expensive.
Okay.
Why do I say that? I'm not wishing this on anybody, but when you have cervical cancer, you know that that thing I just mentioned is expensive.
All right. And on the flip side, like I usually tell people, you shy of people seeing your pants and you get yourself sick. That your neighbor will still come to the hospital and maybe see a procedure done on you. And possibly.
And the person will even learn from you. You'll be used as an example. You've seen Mama Nkechi. She didn't hang her pants outside. But when Mama Nkechi was hanging her pants outside, they were mocking her. So it's better prevention is better than cure. Hang it.
All right. So I'm also somebody that's of the opinion. I'm one person that celebrates reusable products.
Okay.
Because I've participated, I've led a whole lot of menstrual hygiene campaigns in my time. And I usually know that, especially when you're going to hard to reach communities or communities that are in the lower socioeconomic strata, the problem is not just what you provide to them. So children come there or young girls come there and they tell you their stories. They're using tissues, which are not okay. Some of them are using rack and the rest. And then you bring them the salvation. The salvation of pads. And they're like, this is the first time I'm seeing a pad. And they're so happy. But then you're happy at what you're doing, but you feel a little talk at the back of your mind. You know that in the next like you said, depend on the flu, depends on how many pads you were able to give 2-3 months down the line. These children will go back because it's disposable. They'll use it, they'll throw it away and the rest. Was this one of the influence on reusable products, and how does it play into generally relieving the general period poverty as it pertains to people in hard to reach communities or places that they don't have access to sanitary products?
Okay. So to combat that issue right now, I didn't mean to share this. I don't know if I'm talking too much, but it's one of our plan to not only visit these areas, but to also build something, a facility where we don't just go give and go back. They'll be able to produce this thing for themselves. Okay. So we go there, we show them this part, teach them how to use it, and then also teach them how to produce it.
Okay.
It will not only provide them with parts, but it will also provide them with job opportunities. So they get to produce it within their community and outside their community, and then they are good to go.
All right. So how does the future look like for sanitary materials? Right? You've been in the space. So what are like the innovations? Where are people? If I'm coming in. Yeah. So where are the areas that, for example, you look at technology, it's pointing towards AI as the case may be, right? So you look at cars or transport, for example, it's pointing towards like self-driving.
Okay.
So where is the menstrual hygiene, the period K sector, where is it pointing to?
Okay, so I'm going to answer that question in two aspects.
Okay.
I'll answer it in the part of disposable products, disposable, incomposable product, the decayable products.
Okay.
And I'm going to answer it in the aspect of reusable products.
All right.
Now, I'll start with the disposable products. If we continue with disposable products that doesn't decay,
okay,
that takes forever to decay, I want you to know one thing. Each woman in their lifetime menstruates 10,000 to 15,000 times. So imagine me alone. That means I'm using, let's take 10,000 minimum, 10,000 parts in my lifetime. 10 other women.
Yeah, your neighbor is using it, your sister.
And imagine these products are not decaying. It will be a lot of landfill. Take for example, when it rains, some areas here
get flooded.
And when it gets flooded, what do you see?
You see those reusable, those parts.
Do you get? One thing will happen that it's either for the disposable part of it, the how should I call it? The system look towards manufacturing decayable, disposable products. so that once these products are being trashed, it will decay. Because if we continue with what we have now, we might not see road to pass.
Okay.
That will be a lot of landfill.
Okay.
In our rivers, oceans, everywhere, it will be a lot of landfill. Then if we look at the reusable part of it, we know that we have saved the ecosystem.
Okay.
We get to produce this reusable product in large quantity. We could look at setting up facilities in each state, communities, however, that actually produces this product so that it will be easy to reach, because there are people that don't even know these things exist. So if we're able to bring it close to ourselves and then everybody gets to lay hands on it, then we'll be looking at a clean street. We'll be looking at a healthy period, less infectious period. We'll be looking at less complaint about heat rashes down there after a period, peeling, because in my case, my vulva literally peels because of the heat. So imagine someone menstruating for 7 days and then the heat between. Do you get? So I think if we go toward reusable products, it will not only save the ecosystem, it will save us health-wise. And if we want to maintain the disposable ones, then let's go organic.
All right. So thank you so much. And you know,
you.
when you said this, it speaks to me. It gives me this responsibility that even though I do not menstruate, even though I do not use this product, that I have a role to play. So this brings this question: what can other people do? Now, this is not about the people who are buying this product, because basically you've talked about them switching from the disposable to the reusable to help the environment and also help their health. So what can other people do? What can we in the media do, right? What can influencers do? What can the government do? What can the church do? What can the mosque do? What do all these institutions have to do to help this cause?
All right. First thing that everybody, me, you, male, female, transgender, whatever, do is first, we have to debunk the myth or the ideology that menstrual talk is just for the women. The male gender has to be brought in. You know, I went to an outreach some time ago and I heard, if you're a boy, leave the class.
Yeah, it happened to me during the menstrual hygiene day.
No, these boys are going to grow up to be someone's father. Already they are someone's sister.
Someone's brother.
Someone's brother. They'll be a father with female children. So when the daughter has her first period and she runs to the daddy, what would you say?
I just become confused.
So I think that's the first thing we should do. Menstrual education should be spread out to both boys, girls, old, young, everybody. Then after that, while doing that, the social media space, let's talk about it. You see, there are some people that when you mention vagina, they see it to be like, do you get? Because of that mindset. Let's talk about vagina. Let's say it's the way it is. Now, in the social media space, let's try, the way we advertise other things that does not even concern us. Let's try talking about these products, menstrual health. Let's talk about the product that should be used. Let's advocate for it. Let's talk about it, the reusable ones, the organic, emphasis on organic, disposable ones. And let's talk about the dangers that if we don't sit upright, the dangers this thing could bring to us, the ecosystem, the environment, even the air that we breathe. We need to talk about these things. The influencers, come on, you have a lot of followers, a lot of people looking up to you now. So talk about it. Let's just make noise about it.
All right. So that is why we're here on the Intimate Matters podcast, and we're making noise about it. We're talking about menstrual hygiene products. We're telling you that they're the reusable ones, that one that are made from organic materials. And these ones are better for you, better for the environment. And in the long run, it's going to be better for your health. Thank you so much for joining us. You don't see the day of
Thank
Arete.
Arete
Arete ladies. You don't see the day
Yeah.
of Arete ladies. So you talked about what your organization does, basically. So can we see some of your products?
Okay,
Yeah.
so first product I've always been waiting to show because of your post is the tampon. I
Okay.
think I have it here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. This is a tampon.
Okay. So, I want to compare it to my little finger. I was right. It's almost the same size. So
Yeah.
is this like the reusable or
No, that's
this
the
is
disposable, and it's organic.
Disposable and organic. This one is
Yeah.
good for your health. Okay.
So I think I will go further because of your post. So we have tampons that are, some come with an applicator, some don't. This one doesn't have an applicator, but you can also use. So when you open it, this is what it's like. I think this is exactly what I saw you
Yeah,
posted.
yeah.
And here, you see there is a
rope.
You can have it. It won't bite.
All right. So this is placed inside the vagina.
Yes.
Right. So basically, so this is a tampon. It's a menstrual hygiene product placed inside the vagina, and it works just like a pad. It absorbs the blood.
Yeah, from the inside, so you don't even get to see your blood.
See it on the outside, and you can use it. It's more convenient. You can still go swimming.
Of course.
You can still go do your activities.
A lot of people now. I
when-
did. Let me share a little sister secret. A lot of women you see in the swimming pool swimming are actually on their period.
But they're using tampons.
This is what they use: tampons or menstrual cup. It locks it in, so it absorbs the period from the inside, and then when you're out, you just pull it out and then you throw it away
All right.
properly.
All right. I've never been to a swimming pool, so. Oh, all right. So, what other products? What other products do you have?
Menstrual cup. Excuse me. That's a menstrual cup. That's silicone. And let me say this: a lot of people might not know what silicone is. Silicone is different from rubber. Please.
Okay.
So if you're already using menstrual cup or you intend to use menstrual cup, please make sure you get the silicone. A brief example of silicone is, baby feeder.
Yeah.
That's
the mouth of the baby.
Yeah,
feeder.
the original one, not from our
One closed door neighbor.
Yeah, the original one. You see that thing there that's actually silicone.
Okay.
So that's an example of
So
silicone.
this is a silicone.
Yes, that's a silicone.
Okay, I've seen it calibrated.
Yes.
So
you
this
get
like
to know
15. There's like 15 meals. So what if somebody has a flow beyond 15 meals?
Come on. How is that even possible?
No. What I'm trying. Okay.
Yeah, and again, this and tampons, if you're using it, can be so comfortable that you forget it in your body. Please don't forget your tampon or your menstrual cup inside your body. I'm saying this because it has happened to one of my customers before. She came to my house and she saw me going to change this guy hair and she screamed, "Oh, do you know I actually used my menstrual cup yesterday in the morning, and I'm talking about today in the evening. So how can you sleep and then you wake up? You should have that consciousness that there's something inside you. So please always remember to remove it to avoid TSS, toxic shock syndrome."
All right. So just a quick question before you go. Does this allow sex when it's inside?
No, though it comes in two types.
Okay.
This one doesn't allow sex. There's another one that is just like a female condom. That one allows sex.
Okay. So please, if you see your partner with this, please, sex, make wear, mockery, more as the case may, whatever you call it, it's a no. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have the period?
Yeah, I do. So I just came with this. You see?
Can I hold it?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
They come in different colors, different sizes. Yeah, so there is another one, a different style that is just like, there is this knicker pants we wear. It's just like...
Okay, so like this, the padded part of it. Okay.
You can turn it inside out, you see. It's padded. So we have others. This is for light bleeders. The one for heavy flow is padded from here all the way here.
Okay.
So you can go on with your activities.
All right. So this is a period pants, and I remember the first time I ever wrote about it on my social media. A whole lot of people came on like, how does it look like? How does it? So this is actually how it looks like.
Yeah.
So this one is for the light.
Flu.
Yeah, the light flow. So please your contact in case somebody wants to get.
Okay.
Do you have a physical location? Are you an online store?
I'm an online store, but we're looking at a physical location very soon. Our social media handles, that would
Yeah.
be necessary. Okay, on Instagram, it's Arete Ladies. On Facebook, it's Arete Ladies. My personal page, Idongeset Ide. So,
All right, thank you so much, Idong Asiride of Arete Ladies. Thank you for coming to not just share from your wealth of knowledge and experience, also bringing some of the products that our viewers out there would actually see for the first time. Because, like I said,
there's a product we didn't show.
okay,
The reusable pad. I think a lot of people will be curious
okay,
about that.
okay,
Okay.
yeah, you can bring it. Let's see the reusable parts.
So it comes in different fun colors: pink, blue, beautiful colors.
Do you have my favorite color? Black.
Which is black. Yeah, there is.
And some people argue that I'm too dark to love black.
Try white.
No,
or
no,
blue.
no. My blackness may stain it. All right, so that is.
So this is it.
This is a
And if you can
reusable.
feel
Is this the organic?
Yeah, you can feel the cotton. It's not like the regular one. It's breathable and then it absorbs your flow.
All right.
And it's lightweight.
All right. So in case you want something like this or any of the product that we've shown, you could reach out to Arete Ladies. She's given our social media information. You could reach out to her and you can order and get it for yourself. Not just get it for yourself, please spread the word, spread the news so that other people will be able to also use it and it's also healthier for themselves. And that is why here at the Intimate Matters podcast, we're here for your health, the health of your intimate aspects. We believe that your intimacy matters. That's why we have this conversation as it pertains to your sexual and reproductive health. Do well to like this video, to subscribe to our channel, and also share it on your church WhatsApp group, your village WhatsApp group. Share it to your village people, everybody. Let everybody get to have this knowledge about menstrual hygiene products. It's not just always about pads every time. I knew it because I had to look into it. Coming from a place where I have a whole lot of women, I had to look into it for, like you said, because some people react to this product.
Yeah.
So people had to have options. But I've seen that with my interactions with people, especially in the social media space, that they do not know it. So we're here on the Intimate Matters podcast. We've brought it to you. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Instagram. Or you'll find a link to our personal WhatsApp group. You just click on the link and you join our personal WhatsApp group. And there we can interact. And you can also speak to all our guests that have been here. And then you can ask your question and we'll be glad to update you. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of the Intimate Matters podcast. And until we come your way next time, my name is Akwa Wakwan. I'm your nurse and also your anchor for the show. I say bye for now.